Hello, friends. Welcome to Take 5 with Rev Deb. So glad you are with me this afternoon. It's late afternoon, just about 5 o'clock. Just about time to think about dinner, preparing dinner. And where I live, we are having just one furious windstorm. It's as though Mother Nature is mirroring how many of us are feeling. Last week, I talked about Take 10 because of the events in the Twin Cities. This week, I'm kind of in another Take 10 mode. My family, I have family in that area, and they had to take their child to Children's Hospital, which is on Lake Street, kind of in the heart of the target area of ICE activities. So I went online and asked for lots of prayers for them to be just divinely protected. I didn't expect anything to happen, but right now it's kind of like this wind. It's so volatile, unpredictable, and fierce that it feels like we have to constantly be prepared. And frankly, having to be vigilant about the activities of your own government against its citizens, that's just not in my mindset. It shouldn't be like that. And I'm saying that because I love my family. I love my nephew like he's my own kid. And to feel like he might have been in any kind of danger other than the normal, driving things that happen to people, it just feels unreal. So I'm inviting you in this Take 5 moment to hold me in prayer, to hold everyone in the Twin Cities and in all of Minnesota in prayer, so that we can keep it real, so that we can stay grounded about what really matters. People praying for people, people helping people, people listening to people, caring about people. When we take 5, it's to reground ourselves and remember who we really are. We are full of that divine light. And what's that light? Well, I had a friend who prayed with me say that the light is really power, and the source of that power is spirit, something greater than we are. And we're a conduit of that light, of that power. We're a powerhouse of God's light. Sometimes we forget that. We forget the power of our consciousness and the power of prayer. Because my nephew and his family got home, everything was fine. In fact, their son is doing very well and near the end of treatment for cancer. So I'm joy-filled. And we have been praying for him ever since this diagnosis happened over 18 months ago or more. So what I invite us to do in this Take 5 with Rev Deb is to move from scared to sacred. Let's move from scared to sacred. Those two words are anagrams of one another. And so we feel scared because we're human. And we feel scared because things seem so volatile and unpredictable right now. Nothing feels normal. And when we pray, we cultivate a consciousness that moves out of scared into sacred. Because we're aligning and connecting with that power source that lights us up. That power source that we channel when we are kind, when we offer help, when we stand with someone who is experiencing difficulty or pain. Anytime we can move from scared to sacred, it's a good move. It's a good look. It's a good shift. So I invite you in this next week to take 5 yourself routinely through the week and just reflect on how it is you could move from scared to sacred. How would you feel as you move from scared to sacred, no matter what it's about? Sometimes we feel scared because we have to speak up to somebody. And how is it that spirit or love or God can speak through us? I think my 5 minutes are up for today. I'm so glad you joined me today, and that, if you find this at some later time, share it with a friend. Invite them to take 5, to pause and make a sacred place to move from scared to sacred. We all need to do that. Have a blessed day and a blessed rest of your evening and week. This is Rev Deb with another episode of Take 5. Have a good evening.